everybody. Back today. Say hello to Pixie Miss Anna and Fairy Naira. Hi. Hello everybody. We come to do some cards today. We're only going to draw from two sets today. One from Lucy Cavendish, Fairy Oracle, and the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud, my favorites. So we'll start with the Fairy Oracle from Lucy Cavendish. And how is everybody? It's been a very big week, big fortnight of big shifts and choice points. Those moments where we're weaning off our old self and weaning onto our new self, and in those transition moments it can be uncomfortable physically, emotionally, spiritually, and the best thing that we can do is just hold tight, believe in yourself, and keep placing those dreams the way that you would like to live your life. Keep putting them in place. Do some writing, do some sketching or some artwork, even if you've never done art or anything like that. You know, these tools can assist with bringing your new self in closer. The first one is Stardust. Premonition, galactic communications, beginnings and endings. So, beginnings and endings, premonitions, that's exactly what we're going through at the moment, with our old self falling away, our old roles, the things that we used to eat, the activities that we used to do, the clothes that we wore, amongst those roles. It's just like we're being an actor and you have a new role to play and a new character. So the new person that you're becoming, you know, we don't know yet. So that person eats different foods, speaks different ways, might wear different clothes, does all types of new activities that it's never done before. And this can be different with the beginnings and endings, because it's a bit nervous stepping into the unknown and trusting it. But everything that we've just done was once an unknown, and so we made it to today. So stepping into the new unknown, you just be like, oh wait, I've gone swimming before. It might be just a different waterfall or a different ocean that I'm swimming in, but I know how to swim now. So we can trust stepping into our new selves and into the unknown, because everything that we've already experienced was an unknown. So yeah, I'll pull another one. I'll have another read of what that means in a sec. And don't be scared to be you, because you know, this is who we're born to be. We chose ourselves to be our best friend, to be the beautiful inner child that we take care of, to be our own lover, to be our own savior, our own healer. It's okay to choose you to do these things. You don't have to be in fear and call upon other beings and hand your power over by asking upon healing or blessings from other beings or entities. You know, now is the time to trust in you and bring your power back into you and who you were meant to born to be. It's okay to just love you. It's not being selfish to spend time with you, the new you that you're becoming. It's okay. You have permission to figure out who that person's going to be. You know, we're in the year of the snake. We're shedding the old skin, and we're all adapting. And the people that we've been friends with, or our family members and stuff, that we've played certain roles, or don't be scared to let those go, because we might lose them. They'll adapt. If you love the new you, they'll love the new you. You know, we're just in different forms. So we've got now Gatekeeper, Fairy Time, Time Ships, and Dimensional Slips. Awesome. So we're standing strong with our sword. We have a new gate to walk into. We are that sword. Our words are our sword. And we now open new doors with the new ways that we speak about ourselves, the new ways that we approach everything in life. It's okay to let go. We stand strong with the experiences that we've had. Our words of love that will send us into the new doorways that we're about to walk into. You know, trust. It's okay. These doors, look at it, beautiful. And her, strong, confident, looking at the past, going, yes, I've stepped into the unknown before. I can go through this new gate because the new me is on the other side. Woo! See, sword. Stand strong with your own words from your own experiences. Beautiful. What do you think, Naira?
I like it.
I didn't know who I was going to be when I first got cut out, but now look at me. I love the new me. At first, you know, when we're becoming our new selves, it can be much like when a new baby bird is born. It looks like this little piece of bubble gum, pink bubble gum, and there's no feathers, there's no anything. It looks like this tiny little alien with big eyes. It's this weird looking thing, you know, and that's us stepping into our new self, and it's uncomfortable, and sometimes we get a bit scared and we think, oh, I don't know, I look funny like this, or I look a bit scraggly, or what, you know, we start judging that newborn self, and eventually, you know, we have little starts of feathers to come, you know, which can be some painful. I see the baby birds when they're getting their new feathers, and it can be frustrating, but then they get their feathers, they all different colors and shapes, and they groom them, and they're very happy, and they learn to live in their new feathers, just like when I cut the pixies out and the fairies out. Sometimes in their flat state, and they've just stitched their faces on, and I think, oh wow, it looks a bit much like a baby bird. And then, you know, and then you start filling the body, and you put it together, and then you start giving it hair and clothes, and out comes this new personality, you know. And even these, they can change by even just the way that they change their clothes, you know. They can change just as much as we do. And just to trust that first beginning bit, we might look bald and a bit funny looking when we're changing into our new self. But trust, you're going to have beautiful new feathers and beautiful new friends. And we have the Green Man's Door, Portals to the Fairy World, Wheel of the Year, Galactic and Gaian entry points. So this is the year to step into your new self. Trust those doors, all the elementals, those tree aspects of yourself, those fairy aspects of yourself that you may have been, if the fairies and pixies resonate with you. That trust that those aspects of you that you have been are going to take you into these new doorways. The green man, you know, is that masculine or side of you, that elemental side of you that's going to help you walk through these doors. Trust. Anyway, what a great time. I can read through those a bit after, but I'll get to the Brian Froud ones and see what it has to say with our little chats here. Ooh, it's been a while since I've poured these. They feel so lovely. Such amazing information. Whoa, everyone wants to come out and speak. One at a time, guys. I probably would have to go to the book for the references here. The Death card. Lovely. So, saying goodbye to those old roles who served us beautifully. And, you can even have like a little fire ceremony or a little, a funeral thing. Say goodbye to your old self. That it will always still be there. Everything that you learnt from your old self will be there. But that saying goodbye to that old self and really solidifying and stepping into and owning your new roles, which is your own self. Yeah. Cool. That fits in well. Let's see what else the fairies have. Well, the Brian Froud ones have fairies and pixies in them. So and shifting into the newer frequencies when we're and our new selves, if foods, drinks, medications, all the sorts of things that were assisting us in helpful ways and sometimes maybe negative ways, they all start to feel different. And when you start to pull back from them and go about your everyday routines that you do with that new frequency, is calling for a bit more anchoring, because everything's so much higher frequency and a lot faster when we were doing our everyday jobs and chores or whatever in that denser energy, certain foods, actions, whatever it may be. The weight of that and, is completely different, so that when you pull back on those and you're doing those normal chores, even if it might be making a bed or getting food ready or whatever it might be, that because the frequencies are higher, everything is done faster, more efficiently, and manifests a lot quicker, which can make you seem very clumsy. You can get a bit of dizziness and vertigo, or over using your energy and strength in different ways, and you suddenly become like a bionic person, and you think, oh geez. And so that's just getting used to those new frequencies that we're running on. There's you just need to anchor a little bit more. Just be with your breath. Take that breath from up here where it was all you used a lot of the mind to get through the density. When you sit in the heart space, in that higher frequency, take that breath down and just be a little bit more centered and anchored and focused in your everyday actions at the moment, because you might hurt yourself, bump your head, run into the bench, all those sorts of things. But it can seem very dizzying and seem like vertigo type of energies. But there's no drug in the world that meets the energy of the frequency of love in your heart. It's so high, you need to anchor in your heart to work with it every day. And it's a nice place to be. It's something new that I've fallen in love with this last 12 months is calm, centered quietness. Like, I love dancing and being fun and spontaneity and everything like that, but I'm finding such a humble gratitude in that calm space in the heart, because you're not lonely. There's all the information that I need at the time. There's no anxiety. There's no anger or fear. Momentarily when we go back up into the mind, but we're retraining ourselves to stay into that space. Not saying everything has to be all lovey-dovey and all bliss, because that's not what it's about, because love can be pretty strong when it needs to be. Yeah, so anyway, we'll pull another card and see what it says about that high frequency energy that I was just speaking about. Okie dokie, braka shemaye setaya. We have the guardian at the gate. Come from the higher realms. The guardian of the gate. You know who the guardian of the gate is? You. The gate's here. And the key is here. You are the gatekeeper to your own heart. You are the gatekeeper back home. We are all the gatekeepers. The guardian of the gate. How beautiful that we're all blessed with our own gate, and that it's our own responsibility to be the guardian of this gate. Many things can infiltrate that gate, can program that gate, can persuade that gate, can try and take your power away and say that this gate is not yours, but you are the guardian of your own gate. So if that responds to the frequencies we're speaking about, that don't allow outside influences to pull you out of pull the guardian away from your gate, and allow things to affect your heart and your frequency and pull you out of that calm, centered, yummy space. Be that guardian. It's your gate, it's your heart, right? You have permission to be the guardian of your own gate again, not hand over the power. You have the keys back because you are the guardian. Don't allow anyone else to take that from you. Don't allow anything else to take the breath out of your heart, out of anything. You're the guardian of this. Take back ownership. Rakitama City, Prakayiteya meya sita kenda yamasho, ayanda yamakateya amaya sasho, andoya yamakata yada yamayatasho, ayaka yamayataya ayanda yamasho. We'll see what last one we have. Friends, yay! You can be your own friend, and when we trust and step into our new self, You know, sometimes it might feel like we're losing friends when we're letting go of old roles and stepping into our new self. But when you trust and step into those new roles, own your new roles, and learn to become you with your new feathers growing and everything, that trust that new friends will arrive that are just like you. And friends can be in all types of forms. They can be flowers, they can be trees, they can be young and old, they can be imaginary or unseen, but we all have friends, and especially when we're in the heart space, wow, lots and lots of friends in the heart space.
And there's lots of pixies that have lots and lots of friends.
Alright, there's a little quick cards for today and a little chat with me and Miss Anna and Fairy Naira. We love you. Just be new you. I love you. Bye.